looking over there, but you can't see me, so it's probably rather strange behaviour. Let's just pretend I'm in the car on my own. Oh, imagine that. There she is. Get out on the superstar. So the Outback culinary tour continues. We stopped in a Copley, which wasn't much of a town, but there's petrol there and a caravan park and a pub. What was the pub?
And a cafe.
And a cafe bakery. So we had, under Michael's suggestion, we had a kangaroo and claret.
Sorry.
Kangaroo and claret pie. And they do other flavours, of course, for those that are not as adventurous. And we're going to Farina, which has some old ruins and apparently an underground bakery. Who would have thought? So we're going to go there, but I'll stop now because the road is really jittery. Established in 1878. Morning!
As you can see, we're still a little bit chilly.
It's been freezing last night. Big moon came up, stars, lots of people around, campfires. Really nice at Farina, lots of open spaces, little places you can tuck yourself away. They have toilets and showers. You can buy firewood up there, and the bakeries. I guess there's a cafe up here. You could probably get a couple of things up there. Little bit of a dirt road getting in, a little bit bumpy, but not too much problems. So today the plan is to head to Marree, where they made Marree biscuits.
No.
Made that up. So we've just left Farina. We stayed overnight. It was very comfortable but cold. We've now come up. It's about 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning, and we're at Marree, which is a little settlement. There's an old railway there. It used to be the Old Ghan railway that used to go from Adelaide to Alice Springs. Afghan settlement there, photo of the mosque being respectful. The Afghan cameleers helped open up this country. Without them and their camel skills, we wouldn't have been able to get the loads out to all the people out here until the railway. Camel Cup, Saturday, 3rd of July. Don't you miss it. Diesel was $1.95 a litre, but to be expected. We're in the middle of not a lot. Hotel, coppers, toilets, pub, always a pub. So that's us at Marree. We just had a bit of a look around, filled in our forms for crossing the border into the territory, and we're just airing down. Michael's got its bonnet open because... That's right. Lost.
This valve stem came out. We've just got
preventative maintenance. Big sign, Oodnadatta track. Open, and we need stuff. So crew's ready. It's awesome. So there you go, we just started the Oodnadatta track. Marree's about that much down that way. We've just pulled up. Michael's done this track before, so he's sort of our tour guide. Well, he is our tour guide. So there's a few people pulled up. There's just a bunch of sculptures, modern art, left in the middle of rather flat landscape. Very interesting. Lake Eyre South. Finally made it to Lake Eyre. So this is this place here is 12 metres below sea level. So for Leanne and I, this is the third time that we've been below sea level on the planet. First time was in the Dead Sea in the Middle East. Second time was in Death Valley in the United States of America. And this is the third time here in Australia. Some very similar to Lake Gardner that we stopped at, but this isn't Lake Gardner, it's Lake Eyre, and it is huge, absolutely huge. We've crisscrossed it, flying across Australia. You look down, and when we have lots and lots of rain, it fills up. There's bird life and all this sort of stuff, and it's really really opens up this very dry interior of the country. There we go, we're just watching the sun going down. It's starting to get chilly again. We were sitting out enjoying the sun a little while ago. But it's just popping now, just down below the horizon there in the west. So I think we get some colour. Little midgies are out because there's water here. We're at Coward Springs. It's an awesome park. It's really nice. Michael stayed here before. Jagged us a good spot. Pulled in a little earlier in the day. Really nice. You can have fires here. There's a little cafe there. Well, it's a pop-up. And they do dates and coffee allegedly from 8 o'clock in the morning. So we're going to smash that. There's a little hot tub here. It's $15. Go away, Mozzies. Because everybody knows the Mozzies absolutely love Robert. Back on track. So there's drop toilets. They are absolutely immaculate. There's a little tub. You probably get 4 people in there. It's a little bit crowded. So just take your family there and sit there. Our campsite's at the back. Just over my right shoulder. Sun's just going down. It's been a great day on the Oodnadatta track. Our first day. Probably done about 130 odd k. Just packing up this morning. We're just leaving Coward Springs, heading north. Don't know where we're going to end up tonight. I think maybe near a railway bridge somewhere. But we'll wait and see. Comes a van early. Oh well. Very popular site. I'll definitely stop here again. I love it. Just stopped at William Creek. On the way, guys are just doing the cassette dump. So they have a nice dump. They have public toilets. There's a caravan park. You can do flights around Lake Eyre from here. Cooper Pedy is 166, Oodnadatta is about 203, and Marree 414. William Creek Hotel, I bet that goes off on a pay night. But anyway, Lee says it's pretty interesting. We just caught up with the latest news for travellers. Lee's got us a nice coffee.
Yes.
Coffee. So just checking the vans out, making sure they're good to go for the next
200k.
Next 200 Ks, and they're all good, so there we go. Good morning, here we are. This is day 2 on the Oodnadatta track. funny name, but that's the way it is. And we're following along on our left-hand side the Old Ghan railway that used to connect Alice Springs to Adelaide. Adelaide being in the south, Alice Springs being further north in the middle. Well, I met a guy having a chat. He's ex-fast jet from the Royal Australian Air Force. He's on a push bike, so he left us this morning. He's heading down back to Marree. He'll probably get there about 6 or 7 o'clock tonight, so he's probably earned half a dozen pints at least on his treadly. Yeah, we're travelling north and feeling a lot more relaxed today on the gravel. Yeah, it's one of those things you've got to get used to, the noises and how the car behaves. Nothing rattle loose in the van. They're going good. We've got one little gremlin in the hot water service, but
we'll find him. We'll get rid of him.
Road's pretty decent. Tyre pressure, speed, drive to the conditions, being respectful of other people, whether you're passing them or they're passing you is a big thing out here. I'm learning that from Michael. I'm learning so much. It's awesome. We're going for petrol, I think. Diesel.
Yes, one of the lessons we learned going up to Alaska was do not pass up fuel. If you only put $10 in, you're $10 better off.
I like full. We just pulled up. It's about 3:30. Algebakina, I think I'm saying that right. Railway bridge from the Old Ghan railway. Had a bit of look around. There's a bit of water hole there. There's a campsite down there. Michael's gone for a look. It's got a water hole, but it's a bit tight under the trees. We're not sure if we can camp there. We can camp there. It's a bit tight. And there's another one across from another railway bridge that apparently is pretty cool. So I think we're all for that this afternoon. We'll probably get in about 4 o'clock and that will about do us, I think.
Roadwork all the way out here.
Yeah.
75 kilometres east of Oodnadatta.
Morning, this has been our campsite for last night's stop. Did a big day yesterday. We stopped at this bridge, which is Michael and us here. And we sat out for a little while and we watched a beautiful sunset. And flew the drone a bit. Got some lovely footage of the beautiful colours out here. And I came out later on and did some star shots. So both of us have got a couple of little niggles with the vans and the cars, but nothing that's going to stop us. We just need to attend to them as we get going. We go up to Oodnadatta. It's about 70 clicks, and we're going to top up on diesel. And then keep going. It's the last day on the Oodnadatta track, and it's been a wonderful experience. The road just coming in last night, that was no bueno. That was really badly rutted. And just pulled into Oodnadatta. We did the last 20 clicks coming to town, Bitumen Road. We're getting a full tank of diesel and picking up a hot chocolate for Michael. And that's the famous Pink Roadhouse at Oodnadatta, where they rush you $2 a litre for diesel. But it is what it is. and we got phone service. So I spoke to my mama, which is awesome, and we can now book some more of our journey. Good morning. Can't see Leanne. I'm on the phone. GoPro's decided to take a holiday, but it's an awesome day today. We've got 21 degrees at 11:30, and we're heading north. Finally, Michael's a bit ahead of us, and we're heading north. We had a great stay last night. Marla Traveller's Rest Roadhouse, big Caltex servo, good gas, bar, log fires, restaurant, had the news on, truckie stop, good showers and toilets, power, about $30. Across the border in 80k. Thank you, Leanne. We crossed the border in 80k. We've done all our paperwork online, so we're all good to go. Cross that, do about another 100, and we're booked into another roadhouse for another nice night, and then we move on to Kings Canyon. We've seen the dingo cross the road today, which was really neat, and our first wild flock of budgies. So that begins budgericas, which are all green, for all those people that know that. Is that about it, love?
That's it.
That's it. We've got a lot of big trips planned for later on in the year, so we've got lots of YouTube videos there. If you like what we're doing on YouTube, please go and have a look. Consider subscribing. Hit that notification button so when Leanne pops another movie up, you'll get notification of it and you'll see where we are and what we're doing. So until we see you on the next video, take care.